First up, we got Captain America. Captain's damage output is getting a slight downgrade, removing his team-up anchor damage boost of 5%. Doctor Strange is getting some changes to his Maelstrom. He's going to be able to get them off a little bit more often, from 8 seconds down to 6. So that is really good because oftentimes you're going to get yourself back into the purple state where you can't be healed before you can get off another Maelstrom in some intense team fights, making it so it's more about how fast you can generate up the charge, and reducing some of the cooldown will be very beneficial to good Doctor Stranges who land their hits. He's getting a HP reduction to make up for this, 25 off his top. That's a little bit painful, but I think the damage increase is going to be worth it. Emma Frost here is having her Diamond Form cooldown increased up to 18 seconds from 15, so a little bit less time spent able to chokeslam people. A lot of the divers are going to like this. It's not crippling to Emma by any means, but it is going to give a little bit of breadth of room for players playing around her. Next, her Telepathic Pulse, her channel ability, isn't going to charge as quickly if it hits shield. So Doctor Strange and Magneto are going to be able to block a little bit more of her telepathic gain, and she's not going to be able to just charge up while you're being correctly defensive against her. For Thor, his ultimate is getting a couple of changes. First, increased speed. This is what I was expecting. He's going to move a little bit faster while he's ulting and going to be able to keep up with targets better. Really good news for Thor. It's always frustrating that people can basically just walk out of his ultimate. This will stop them from being able to do that. Whoever you chase during your ultimate, you're going to be able to land it on unless they find some other way to get out and escape. Second, when he slams the ground, he's going to stun enemies for a second. A second doesn't sound like a lot of time, but it is actually pretty crippling. This in a major team fight can be really big news, and that stun could stop a lot of different abilities. Very good news for Thor. If he is ulting in team fights, being able to stun the entire enemy team could really line him up to do some good playmaking potential. Next up is Penny Parker's webs and ult changes. If you get hit by her spider drones in her webs, so that's from both her shift webs as well as the spider drones that come out when she ults, you get slowed. And each one that explodes on you slows you by 8%, stacking up to 40% slow, it says. That is significant. It's going to make it so that you can't just walk out of her ultimate anymore because she's going to be slowing you down and keeping you stuck in those webs. Really good news for Penny. It'll be interesting to see if this is enough to actually push her ultimate up into what is considered usable, because right now it is still considered pretty weak.